We've come a few kilometres downstream from the last stop where I was talking about allogenic dryland rivers and endogenic dryland rivers, and we were talking about how the Rio Chubut is an example of an allogenic dryland river. It rises outside of the dryland in the relatively well-watered foothills of the Andes and flows into and through the Patagonian desert. And we've stopped here for an overview of the river just to talk about its characteristics. And it's flowing towards the east, and it flows in a sinuous planform shape. That's typical of a meandering river, so it's eroding on the outside of its banks, as perhaps you can see in the middle distance there, depositing on the inner bends, forming point bars. Occasionally it's cutting bends off. If Manu just turns back, also we can see here again how the river is a green corridor with lots of trees having established along the banks of the river. Many of these are also non-native species. Again, there's a lot of willows in there, there's some poplars. Historically there would not have been this number or density of trees, but these arrived with European settlement of the continent and have proliferated along rivers like the Rio Chubut and many other rivers in the absence of any competition from native plant species. The Chubut carries water year round, as I said at the last stop, so it really is a sort of a lifeline through the desert here, and it's essential of course for human use farther down, farther towards the east. A lot of the water is ponded in the Florentino Ameghino Dam and then used for irrigation farther down the valley towards the coast. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the Rio Chubut and its planform and its dynamics.